Hi there, signs of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your coming back. Hit that like button and subscribe if you end up liking it, because it helps me appreciate it. Also, if you need a private reading, I offer those. I've already saged. I'm getting right into the reading. Okay, opening up to Spirit Team, your angels, your spirit guides, with the Shaman's Dream. Give it another shuffle. Joyful Muse, I'm seeing. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Hollow bone. Teachability. So it says that because if you can imagine a hollow bone in the wind, and then the wind going through it, or something like that. There we go. It would even make a noise, right? Like these holes here. It would make like an instrument. It would be able to play something then. But you have to learn, and the learning is represented by how easily this air passes through the hollow bone. So not only is it making music for you, but you're learning a lot easily, very easily. Okay, that's number 28. And 32, Jeweled Web. I have another deck with 28 that says I'm a leader, to affirm I'm a leader on it for number 28. So just going to throw that up there. Also, 32, Jeweled Web, connectivity. You can literally feel all of your connections. And it's like these things light up. I had a comparison that I used in a private reading that I will use because I think it is relevant. It's kind of given to me that you're connected to a lot of other lights, right? But just like a Christmas light, when your light goes out, they all go out, and that's how the old ones used to be. Is that all the lights went out whenever one was messed up or not shining or broken. And so this is, to me, this is a message about you replacing your light, or, you know, metaphorically, and then when you do, it automatically lights up the rest. So there's something about your influence with this connectivity too that's positive, that's coming through. And it is and these numbers are ascending. 31, 32. In the hand, the universe is your partner is the next one. That's a beautiful one. Because it looks like a lot of, it actually is giving off like solar plexus energy in the hand. In the hand. Literally, some of you all could do a lot of things with your hands, or do things therapeutic with your hands. Something where you could feel the energy build up. It could be flipping cards and feel the energy build up before a reading in your hands. Hotness, tingliness, vibrating, feeling. And galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. This is what your connection is. Or this is what your, maybe your focus is on, is the connection with this galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Okay, I'm going to pull from Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which I will say that numbers and things like that with the major arcana, they don't always match with what they're saying, and so maybe it's just their interpretation of it. I don't know, but it is a rather different deck. I like it. It's just different. I picked it for the artwork here lately, so let's clarify. Did I knock that good enough? There we go. That's better. Let's Clarify the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix for Capricorn. Queen of Air. Wow, yeah, communication. Really strong communication. How you're communicating. Very strong, effective, protective, humor, witty, maybe some sarcasm, but it's humorous. Wisdom, holder of a lot of wisdom, logical, smart, intelligent. All of those things. Has a sword, but really doesn't have to use it much. Communication is just really good. Tell me about teachability. Or clarify hollow bone teachability for Capricorn, please. Would you please? Abundance. Seems like it's wanting to go over there with the in your hand. And the love card on the bottom. Might be learning how to manifest quicker, faster. Your own method, your own way. Oh, again, there's something in her hand. Oh, it's a nest. It's a nest with baby birds. She's taking care of other animals that are abundant. Like, right? The nest she's holding, abundant. There's 3 chicks just hatched. And this dragon is like her protector of fortune. A protector of fortune, but looking down at the abundance coming from these baby birds. I get a very loving feeling with that connection. This is your energy, so it's so wonderful. It's a 15. It's kind of like the devil card. I'm going to put it like this. I think the reason why it's sideways is just because stuff is in the making, in the hand already that needs to be appreciated and gratitude said to the nest. Like, gratitude. Thank you for sharing your abundance with me. And then, I don't know, learning, and then these things to just keep on multiplying. It's in your hand. Wow. It's powerful. The abundance of everything that every one of us is made out of is in your hand. To use for love, to use for good, sometimes so-called dark. But that's the teachable, there's no lesson or hardship that needs to be learned or connected with this at all. That's just being aware that you're free to create, and there is free will. You're free to create without guilt, actually. And then I heard a beep. Beep, beep. Revealing who you are to yourself, to the world, to the matrix. The matrix knows who you are authentically without a mask, because a persona might just be representing the different lives that you've lived. With it in the reverse, especially underneath the divine matrix, it's like, no, we know who you are. You're this soul. You have an oversoul, and that is who you are. And then interesting that this is the, wow, you have a lot of synchronicities, okay? You have a lot of synchronicities, because this is many mask the authentic self in the reverse. And like I said, it's because it's you, it's who you are, that's being recognized in this reading right now, okay? And then this card has a person with the eyes bandaged, but you can see tears. You can see tears. See the dragonflies. That's intelligence. It's mental strength. Among few things, right? There's a lot of things that dragonfly can represent. But to me, a lot of it is about seeing with your spiritual eyes, which is what this is representing, and connecting with that lightning bolt representing intellectual strength. super smart. Really, I get this deep message, and then what comes to me is you're super smart. Super smart. I'm sorry. So this person's holding this mask down to show a contentment face. Everything's fine. I'm fine. But there's obviously, with it being the Five of Swords, we know that that is a card of discord. It's a card of things that make you cry with your spiritual eyes. Oh my goodness. What a... God. I'm getting like emotional with this one. And so that's not you. That's not who you are. You could be feeling like you were thrown into a situation like this. I don't know, but okay, so your connections, you're to reach out telepathically, maybe through your solar plexus, maybe through your creativity, to your soul family, your soul group, to ask for help and support during this time of your life. Because souls on the other side, over souls, the same as like angels and other helpers, will need your permission to even intervene. So you can't be mad at somebody for like, you were part of my soul group and you didn't come in. Did you call? Did you summon them in? Did you call on them? Okay, there's something about that really helping you out. Within days, you'll see a result. Is what I'm getting. This is a very unique message, by the way. I don't always get messages quite that. Me having to go out on the limb and say something out there, but I do believe I trust it because it's coming from source. It's coming from a high power, higher power. Yeah, okay, so because I get this message again, it's just repeating itself. They know who you really are. Your soul group. They know who you really are. They're probably more related to you than anybody on this earth because this is just the one of, hell, maybe millions of lifetimes. You don't know. Your soul. You've probably been different things too. Why am I doing that? That's weird. I'm getting a feeling of anticipation. Oh, it's these other energies. They're angering me. Okay, so the other energies could be angering you, and you know what energy you want to be in, and that you will stay in, upholding your peace at all costs. Like that. No drama this way, please. But it's like that. And then I have, which revealed itself when we pulled the mask off, the farther gate. Look at that, 5 of wands too. This guy's punching another person. We're ready to punch it. Like, I'm stronger than you. I can get this. I mean, so you have a lot of egos talking, clashing. You have a lot of I'm right and you're nots around you. Or just in your energy. That too was a release of energy. What I just did. Maybe you need to do stuff like that. Okay, body and mind. Maybe get connected with body and mind. Page of Swords, by the way. Could be dealing with child, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, just because it's page, so it's going to fit into somebody's story that's watching this. Has to. Because if there's more than 50 people, somebody's going to have a child that is an air sign that this matches with. And then it's talking about your connection with them. But this is a beautiful card. It has mask on it. Do you see this? There's 2 masks on it. Okay. Well, so what this is about, wow, to me in this card in general, just on the artwork, it's about your heart-mind connection. I was going to say to listen to your body for signs and signals, but it's almost like you already do. So this is more so about, okay, making a conscious effort. And a good way to, an example is like when we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we put our hand over our heart. We're connecting our heart space with what we're cognitively allowed to speak out loud, right? That comes from cognitive ability. And so it's connection. It's a connection of something that was known a long time ago, that it's very meaningful to connect. As I say this, I'm connecting with putting my hand over my heart, because there's something I can't get this out. There's something very important, meaningful about you really connecting with your own body and making that as like a conscious thing, that, okay, right now I'm going to make a decision, or I'm going to ask for advice, or I'm going to ask to connect with my soul group. Whatever it is that you're going to ask for through spirit or to spirit, or that you feel is extra sensitive, like a prayer, I'm going to hold my heart while I think of this, so that my heart and my brain are in complete coherence. No matter how much I want to maybe sometimes stay a little queen of air, it is what it is. It's like this, it's this or this. This is a little bit different. Okay, it's incorporating a little bit more. And in that sense, you're giving your body news, you're sensing news, and it's how you're communicating. I see this card as you being the one that's giving the message. Sorry about all the stuttering, I'm channeling, and so sometimes it happens that if a message goes through that I was not prepared for that, I will stutter and all kinds of stuff. Sorry about that. So Page of Wands, not Page of Wands, I'm sorry, my bad. Knight of Wands, a fiery, passionate energy on the bottom of the deck, and it says the hero. And that's what I think of when I see this person holding the nest with the babies in it. It's like, this is the hero right here. And that is you, the hero. Deep inside, you probably already know this, but there's something about being connected with the ones that will let you know this. Again, the message, we really know who you are. We know who you really are, Capricorn. We know who you really are. And okay. Oh, wow. Do you see all this connection? Good Lord. What are you all? This is me talking. Are you the master mentalist? I mean, the lotus in between the hands that feel obligated, tied to do something and must do something. Why do you feel like you must do something? Because you have all this power. I'm looking at this Nine of Swords, because it's the Nine of Swords, but it's from this deck, okay? So we read differently into it. It can be just as stressful. Look at the hands. They're on fire. There's the sword that's connecting. There's connecting, okay? They're together. You could disconnect. You could cord cut from these thoughts or feelings, but then the energy would build up a whole lot. So complete detachment is probably not going to be the method that you're going to go for. You might be going for I'm going to work on distracting myself in healthy ways, to over brain stimulation, overthinking, leading to, what do they say? Think too much about your past, it can leave you depressed, but if you worry too much about the future, you can bring on anxiety. And so it's best to live here in this now present moment. I think that's rather hard when you have all of this energy here, and you know, like the third eye's open, and you know that you're the universe. Like when you know, then there's a bunch of responsibilities. There's just so much knowing. And then again with the hands, it's interesting with the hands in the hand, and these hands are just on fire. On fire. You're so powerful. I had a mother who was a Capricorn. She was very smart. Very, very smart. Actually kept a lot of that to herself. But if you had to know something, you just ask her a question. If it was about the body, she knew it. She was a physical therapist, so she knew it. And she knew a lot of other things, too. She was really into literature and poetry and musicals and things like that. She's a very smart woman. There's also an eagle eye on one of the eyes here. Oh, major high priestess vibes coming off of this. There's the same dragon. This is the dragon I associate with creativity, inspiration, passion, fire. Like fire. And then what is this one? The mother. Because this is you. Male or female, the mother archetype. Nurturing, loving, caring. Will pick up the nest with the babies that have just been hatched and admire the abundance in that. This is definitely an abundant energy. Interesting that in this deck, it is a major arcana for the number 4, which is usually the Emperor. This is the mother archetype, and it is not, does not matter whether you have children or not, or if you are even a male. It is about being so very connected to your divine feminine that you want to love, care, and nurture all. And sometimes it can really worry you a whole lot, stress you out. But this is something kind of new beginning for you. With the Ace of Wands, it's something new beginning. It's something, wow, I love that. The egg with the spider, because we have another spider's web then too. And this looks like a web, but this is the actual spider's web. Wisdom, associated with 10. Maybe it's the wisdom of when to not move forward with something. Oh, and to free yourself from perfectionism. Free yourself from what other people think, or the perception that you may have distorted over of yourself. Like looking in a mirror, you might not see your greatness, you might not see your beauty as much as others. You may just feel or see the worry that you feel. I don't know. There's something about releasing the need to be perfect. All right. Angel numbers. 25, I'm intelligent. Whoever this group was for, that was my channel message. That's probably the end of that, except for the angel number message. But whoever is clicking on this, you're so smart. See a turtle. You're an old soul. You just you sitting on your throne, how you are. You're fertile. You're always birthing something to life. There's never a time in your life when there's not something new being created from you, no matter how that looks in your life. And people know that. Strength, growth, symbol, the pentacle. Meaning you know you are that spirit that is above the, not above, but different than the elements. You actually use it to create a body for yourself, which is this. Beautiful. Okay. And then confident. So I have 13, which I'm just going to take it as the number 13. You're a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. And then I have 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. 777. That's what I got for you guys. And I'm sending you much love. Bye.